Hello, welcome to Kevlar's Quest, the Morning Life podcast. I'm Kevin Ijezi. Today's quest is always seek to embrace your shadow. Always seek to embrace your shadow. When we talk about archetypes, we are really talking about universal symbols, patterns that show up across cultures and across time. Think of things like death, the wise man, the wise old man, or the empress. These symbols live in what Carl Jung called the collective unconscious, and they shape how we see the world no matter where we come from. One of Jung's most powerful ideas is the shadow. There are two ways to think about it. First, the shadow is the part of ourselves we don't want to admit. The envy, the cruelty, the selfishness. We deny all this, we repress it, and then we project it onto others. Wars, Jung said, are often just two sides projecting their shadows onto each other. The second way to think about the shadow is that the life that we didn't or failed to choose. Every decision means giving up other possibilities, and those unchosen paths follow us like ghosts. Sometimes the shadow isn't just our darkness, it's the alternate version of ourselves that we never lived. Doing shadow work, acknowledging these hidden paths, doesn't make them disappear, but it makes us less controlled by them. It makes us more compassionate because when we see flaws in others, we recognize that we carry flaws too. But this isn't just psychology, it shows up in art and film too. Take Stanley Kubrick in this movie called Full Metal Jacket. It's a war movie. Kubrick himself said he wanted to bring Jung's idea of the shadow into the movie. The film is split in two halves: the brutal training camp and the war in Vietnam. Many viewers dislike the second half, and that's telling. Jung said people resist facing their unconscious shadow because it's uncomfortable. Look at Private Pile in the movie. In the first half, his death symbolizes the killing of innocence. The military strips recruits of their childlike selves to make them men. In the second half, Pile's shadow reappears as animal mother, lean, hardened, aggressive. Other characters are reborn too. Snowball in the movie becomes 8-Ball. Cowboy reappears, but no one ever mentions their past selves. It's as if their old identities were erased, replaced by shadow versions. And then there's Joker. We all know the movie Joker. Joker is wearing a peace badge on his chest and Born to Kill on his helmet. When asked about it, he says it's a comment on the duality of man, the Jungian thing. That's Kubrick tripping his hand. The whole film is about how war forces people to confront or even become their shadows. So what's the takeaway in all this? The shadow is always with us. Sometimes it's the darkness we deny. Sometimes it's the life we didn't choose. But ignoring it doesn't make it go away. In fact, the more we resist it, the more it controls us. Facing the shadow, whether in ourselves or in the stories we tell, isn't comfortable, but is necessary. Because only by acknowledging it can we grow, and only by integrating it can we become whole. Okay, that's our quest for today. Please subscribe, like, and share. Someone out there needs to hear this message. Maybe someone like you. Let's spread strength and clarity to those navigating this journey. We will talk more in future episodes. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for listening and take care.